The St. Louis Cardinals have said that they're going to be selling at the deadline. Yeah, super duh. They got some issues, got some holes that need to be filled, some hills that need to be filled, some holes that need to be filled, some things that need to be figured out. I don't know that the trade deadline will necessarily fix all the issues they have. And President John Mozeliak, Mozeliak, I think is how you say it. He has said the same thing, that they're going to have to kind of collect some guys and get some guys together, and they'll be back next year or the year after. He doesn't think that bringing in pieces now. I mean, obviously that's why they're selling this year, right? Because he's not looking at the playoffs this year. I think that I still think Ollie Marmol is the problem there, and that bringing in new pieces for next year aren't going to do anything, or it's not going to do anything until they get rid of Marmol, because I think he's the problem. But he has also said, here's your picture of Mozeliak. That's how I'm going to say it. He has also said, though, that he has no intention of trading Paul Goldschmidt and Nolan Arenado. He wants to keep those guys around, which to me says that he thinks that they can turn things around next year or the year after, because those guys will still be around. Goldschmidt won't be a free agent until after next year. I can't remember the details on Arenado's contract, but I know they both have no trade clauses. And Arenado wants to be a Cardinal. So they have no intention of trading those guys. So everybody who's saying that their team's going to trade for Paul Goldschmidt or Nolan Arenado to fill a hole down the stretch, it's not going to happen. They're not going to deal them. But they're hot targets, though. I think despite everything they say, I think they would be willing to deal Lars Nootbaar, Brendan Donovan, and Jordan Walker. I think if the price is right, I think any of those three, any or all of those three could go, because they could all fetch a pretty good, I guess, load of prospects or something, right? So keep your eye on the Cardinals. They could be selling off to some contenders here in a couple weeks.